freaking podcast all day, man. I know, I have no life, I guess. People are going to call me a no-life freaking guy from Syracuse, New York. Anyways, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to episode Lucas E. Allen 1018 on YouTube and all audio platforms. Lucas E. Allen Show. With your Monday Night Raw, April 6, 2026 review. Like I said, Lucas E. Allen 1018 on YouTube and all audio platforms. Lucas E. Allen Show. For anything you don't follow me on social media, Lucas E. Allen 1018 on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. Lucas E. Allen 1018, like I just said. Watching today's podcast on YouTube, hit the like button on today's podcast. Hit the subscribe button if you've done so already. Turn around bell for our post notifications and upload on this very YouTube channel. And always, feel free to leave a comment to make my Monday Night Raw April 6, 2026 review. Watch on Spotify, do the same thing, leave me a comment, and also a 5-star rating. Be very nice as well if you're watching on Spotify. Shall I start your Monday Night Raw review for the third and hopefully final podcast today? I know, I'm freaking crazy, man. 3 podcasts your boy's doing all freaking day. You start off with the Io Sky rant and Tiffany Stratton rant and Asuka and Julia rants about not them making WrestleMania. But celebrities, of course, gotta make WrestleMania because why the fuck not? Then we also did your NXT Stand Deliver 2026 Star Match Reigns of Sales. We'll be available in the audio section a little bit later. Hopefully either today, tomorrow, or a couple of days from now to say at least. And so as I start your Monday Night Raw, a much better show on freaking SmackDown, may I tell you. This show can really dream about guys like CM Punk, Goldberg, Femi, and Brock Lesnar on their freaking show and all show. With their segments, man. God, I put SmackDown just one segment with that whole show to fucking shame. That show sucked. And you know, SmackDown last night probably sucked too. I heard all the results of it already. The Pat McAfee and Randy Orton shit already sucked already again. Can't say that I'm shocked whatsoever. Anyways, we'll discuss Pat McAfee with CM Punk absolutely buried this motherfucker. You know what? I love it. Starting with a strictly business, CM Punk, the reigning defending WWE World Heavyweight Champion, made his way to the ring to open the show immediately, grabbing the microphone and taking a seat in the middle of the ring. Countess Pipe Bomb from 2011. Ready to address the WWE Universe. After waxing poetic about Harley Wace and what the old-timers would say about wrestling today, Punk revealed that his WrestleMania 42 opponent, Roman Reigns, was not in Houston, Texas, obviously. If Roman Reigns hates me, then I'm right where I need to be because I won't trade my identity, or the authentic key, so to speak, for approval. Punk told the audience, keep chanting, maybe he'll show up. He taunted the fans as they chanted for Roman Reigns. Punk proceeded to tell the WWE Universe why he hates Reigns. He called him safe, boring, and plastic. Freaking interesting. While labeling himself dangerous and telling him that no one ever knows what he's going to say. In his latest Pipe Bomb promo, there was a Pipe Bomb promo. I know there's a Pipe Bomb promo if you think about it. Punk took shots at Reigns, The Rock, Vince McMahon, and he took the Vince McMahon, honestly, and they, in reference to TKO, who said that he can't control him. That's where it gets good, ladies and gentlemen. This is where it gets even better. Punk ended by promising Pat McAfee a receipt after ESPN's personality's attack on Cody Rhodes, the reigning defending undisputed WWE champion, on Friday's SmackDown. That's the 3rd of April, obviously. Demand lower ticket prices and stand tall with the fans and close things out. You hear that, Pat? You hear that all the way down the street? No, you're not really living in Syracuse. And you are. I'm blaming you, obviously, but still. Okay, even reference, he got his ass handsome on SmackDown, so much so. He said, and I quote, to 25% for night 1 ticket sales off. 25% off. Gee, I wonder who thought of that shit there, Mr. Pat. Not you, it's probably CM Punk. Exposing your ass and TKO. You didn't think of that? No, he's not a nice guy. He's just doing this shit just to be back to Punk, obviously. Honestly, kayfabe, obviously, you get the point. That shit just fucking sucks. But this promo, complete opposite of freaking sucks. Just as an A+, ladies and gentlemen. I enjoyed the whole freaking time of this shit. Oh my god, man. It's really brutalizing Pat McAfee. I love it. I loved it. Because it's necessary. It's not a kayfabe way. It's a fucking shoot. Not just that Pat McAfee, not just TKO, but not just Ari Manuel, but also Triple H too. All these guys took shitty shots at. Even Vince McMahon too. Obviously Roman Reigns and The Rock too. That's why I also laughed my ass with The Rock comment too. But I love it. CM Punk exposed this company, even though he's working with the company still, but you get the point. Oh my god, man, what a freaking promo by Phil. I was laughing my freaking ass off while watching the show. I think I watched it on Thursday, honestly. I know I'm working late to the party, I know. Man, what a freaking start this was, though, ladies and gentlemen. Only SmackDown can dream of starts like this, people. I only dream about that shit. Oh, that show fucking sucks, man. Let's discuss that SmackDown review for April 10th of 2026 soon. But this segment was freaking incredible, dude. I loved it. I loved CM Punk exposed to shooting the shit, obviously. He's a heel or a babyface. Even better when he's a babyface, honestly, with this. He may be even better as a heel, honestly, with this show. He may be more brutal as a heel. I don't think we'll see heel Punk anytime soon. We're still waiting to find out in the set, at least. But this gets an A+, by the best thing on the show. I'll say that, honestly. There's nothing on the end of the show is freaking even just as good, a little bit worse, a little tiny bit, but still. That was a super great, too. The pull apart brought over Femi and Brock Lesnar. But this start gets an A+, man. Very great, phenomenal start, actually, to your Monday Night Raw show. Moving on to coming down to the earth, obviously. Austin Theory, one half of the WWE World Tag Team Champions, defeats LA Knight. More celebrities on the show. I did say it's not like on one of these, I think it's on the first podcast I did say where the Raw doesn't have much celebrities involved for wrestling. Well, I kind of lied. I forgot about IShowSpeed. I forgot he was a Raw guy. But you get the point. You got one celebrity coming like what? 3 on SmackDown? With McAfee, Jelly Roll, and Lil Yachty. God damn, the only one who can take this shit. But still. Who fucking cares about this? And you have LA Knight get beat by Austin Theory. You're like, who the fuck cares, dude? Did you care? Because I know I didn't. And we're getting a 6-man tag, flying fuck match at WrestleMania with the Usos and LA Knight against IShowSpeed, Logan Paul, and Austin Theory. Oh, joy, oh, joy. Imagine this shit was on SmackDown. Oh my god, don't ever put that on the universe, Lucas. Oh god. Oh god. No, thank you. But this gets a big fest. You don't like IShowSpeed being involved for WrestleMania at all, though. We can't have Io Sky, Tiffany Stratton, Asuka, and Julia make this show. Why the fuck should you have IShowSpeed? And all the different celebrities involved in this show. Makes no sense. But that's just me. A big fat C. Moving on to report a scheduled matchup between Finn Balor and JD McDonough. Could get started. Dominic Mysterio attacked his WrestleMania 42 opponent from behind. Balor fought back and cleared McDonough from the ring. But Mysterio rocked him with a AAA Mega Championship. A 2-1 beatdown of Balor ensued with Mysterio attacking him with a steel chair. He placed the chair over the former tag team partner's fallen body and sat on it and stand tall and pointing to the WrestleMania sign. Close out the segment. This is a pretty good segment, honestly. Still a decent, good segment here. Give it a B. Right, we'll see honestly if Balor McDonough match. When these matches on these shows kind of suck for Raw. I'll be honest. Like, the matches on Raw don't mean anything, dude. They kind of suck, honestly. But at least you get good promos out of WrestleMania for the most part, honestly. There's a few mishaps here, but still. At least it's better than SmackDown. That's all I can care about, honestly. Oh, God, man. This gets to be a very good segment, I would say, honestly. And by the way, backstage, I'm not going to mention this in today's review, though. Stephanie Vecchia and Liv Morgan, and with Roxanne Perez. Liv was going to talk to Roxanne about being on ball with Finn Balor. Make her return last week. And honestly, Stephanie, my God, bro, this really leveled Liv right and stick. Liv and Roxanne connected head to head. And they heard they're kind of injured. I heard this big, kind of like a big, mark on Liv's face I saw on Twitter. Like, oh my, it's like a big fucking mushroom circle, honestly. They look freaking brutal. I'm like, damn. How is Liv Morgan even moving at that rate? God damn, like, holy freaking shit, dude. I was like, I even left a comment on, like, with like, Dean Ambrose / John Moxley just stunned, like, gif, honestly. That was freaking brutal. I ain't gonna lie, people. I know Roxanne guess it did one too, honestly, in social media, but oh my god, bro. That was something else. That was a short, good segment, honestly. Wait, Barry, wait, Smash again on SmackDown. I'll tell you that right now. But you get the point, honestly, people. I know I'm kind of shitting on SmackDown, but good. SmackDown sucks. Should we move on, though? This segment was kind of good about Balor McDonough, the sales of Dominic Mysterio involved. By the way, forgot to mention this. We're going to get a Demon Finn Balor at WrestleMania against Dominic Mysterio. Sign me fucking the fuck up for that one. Is it kind of weird seeing Demon Finn Balor go against Dominic Mysterio, complete opposite of that gimmick? Kinda, gotta be honest. But hey, it makes it be interesting what heel Dominic Mysterio does against a Demon Finn Balor. So maybe it could be interesting if you ask me. It's kind of bizarre. We honestly think it's bizarre, honestly, too, if you ask me. But this gets a B to say at least. Moving on to more filler, though, and I hate to say as a Bayley fan. Bayley defeats one half of Women's Tag Team Champions Lash Legend and gets a big fat C. Did you care? A big fat C. Did you seriously care, people? Because I know I didn't. I love Bayley. I love Lash Legend, too. Might take some flack for that, but I don't care. I don't know about this, man. Like, this women's wrestling on the show, the only thing I'm looking forward to the women's side is Stephanie and Liv, honestly. The women's tag team title fail for looks filler. That Jade Cargill and Rhea Ripley match for getting me started. Like, at least the only thing that's bright spot is Liv and Stephanie. And not that right, that's the main event. When people might say, oh, with Femi and Brock Lesnar, I kind of agree with you. But that's second place on night 2. You can't really change that to night 1. You really can. I mean, you could, but you don't think they will. For said nights, if I got this main event with Stephanie and Liv. Or Cody and Randy, obviously. What the fuck we're doing? What the fuck are we doing? That shit is fucking hot garbage. What a fucking fall off the face of the earth that shit is compared to Liv and Stephanie's feud. It's actually kind of picking up a lot. My god, man. Don't get me started with that. We're going to talk about a lot in that SmackDown for April 10th of 2026, may I tell you, obviously. But this stuff, Bayley and Lash Legend, I love both women, but I just didn't care, honestly. A big fat C. Went on to Seth Rollins, hit the ring, and spoke about Paul Heyman and the negative impact he had in the division with Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. Both hurt him out of action. He knew Heyman would be someone to protect, would find someone to protect him, he said then. Turn his attention towards Gunther. Before he could address his WrestleMania 42 opponent, Gunther attacked from behind, only for Rollins to escape. The two brawled before being pulled apart by referees. And another pull-apart brawl, people. I know, kind of bizarre, if you ask me, but still. As Gunther walked through the curtain into the backstage area, Heyman waited for him and said he owed him a very big thank you. We'll talk about that in a minute. Gunther said his attack on Rollins was not for a wise man, but then pulled Heyman close to him and warned him, you owe me so much more than a very big thank you. Which is very interesting come SummerSlam. I think it's Brock Lesnar's retirement match. So that's taking place at U.S. Bank Stadium home Minnesota Vikings. So probably thinking Brock Lesnar and Femi. Brock Lesnar and Gunther for wrestling for WrestleMania. SummerSlam! I can't freaking speak, man. Probably not going to look again now, but a big fair from for Paul Heyman and Gunther. I find it interesting to know what was Paul Heyman going to go back to turn on Brock Lesnar during that match. I don't know. We didn't find out. Maybe he turns on Heyman before. Maybe he turns on Lesnar before the SummerSlam. So maybe he turns on Heyman at WrestleMania. I highly doubt that would be the case, but still. I enjoy this segment, kind of. I enjoy this segment. I couldn't pull apart brawls to a point. I really want to make more later in the show, but still. But this makes me interested to come SummerSlam with Gunther probably retiring Brock Lesnar. That's like one of the last one or two maybe tops of Gunther's return to career killer. It's probably happening, honestly. But this gets to be a very interesting, very good segment. I mean, kind of to be honest, to say at least. Penta, more filler. The reigning defends WWE Men's Intercontinental Champion, Dragon Lee and Javon Evans in a 6-man tag and flying fuck match with the Los Americanos. They defeat the Los Americanos, and after the match, Rey Mysterio made his return, but declared himself the last competitor for the WWE Men's Intercontinental Championship ladder match at WrestleMania 42. Gave it a C+, only because I always gave it a C with him for Rey Mysterio coming out. I like the fact that Mysterio is actually being added to a 6-man ladder match at WrestleMania, rather than just a Gunther and Rey Mysterio straight-up match. Like, that doesn't seem to me WrestleMania worthy in 2026. Maybe, like, back in, like, WrestleMania 25, Gunther's prime then, and probably, yeah. But not so much 2026 for a WrestleMania match for Gunther. I mean, the Seth Rollins match makes a lot more better ways for Gunther to face at WrestleMania. Honestly, though, I like the fact that Mysterio is being added to this ladder match and not against retired against Gunther. Because honestly, Mysterio's retirement match, why do you think Gunther's a career killer? Like, I don't think the catchphrase is needed for him, but still. Why do you think Gunther should be retiring Mysterio? Does it make sense for his gimmick? Rey Mysterio should be retiring in his final match should be not against Gunther. It should be against Dominic Mysterio. Maybe a hair versus mask match. Like, literally. That makes more sense. Why didn't this freaking Gunther retire Mysterio, like, for the sake of doing that? Because he's a career killer. Well, not in the case of a retire every freaking legend. I don't like it. Honestly, I don't. But this was not bad. Not care for a 6-man tag match. Fuck that. Honestly, I don't care about that. But this is a C+, and only the fact that Rey Mysterio has been added to a 6-man ladder match at WrestleMania. Penta, Dragon Lee, Javon Evans, Rusev, JD McDonough, and who else? Somebody else. Who is the other heel in that match? Is it... You got JD McDonough, Rusev... Great, now I'm forgetting shit. It's Rey Mysterio. It's just Rey Mysterio, Rusev, and JD McDonough. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense, obviously. You get the point. I'm just being dumb for the sake of being dumb. This is a C+, so nothing else more than that. It's a tad bit more fun, and I kind of like the beatdown after this match. Io Sky and Rhea Ripley defeat Beefhead and Medium, and this is a C+. Only because I like the beatdown Cargill made against Io when making Rhea watch. That looked kind of cool. But unlike we did on SmackDown, though, go figure. Essentially just making Io look freaking weak and making a WrestleMania match. After last year, she had the best match in the whole card, night 1 or night 2 combined, bro. What we're doing in WWE and TKO makes me want to puke, obviously. We have celebrities on the show, but not Io Sky and Tiffany Stratton, the women's champions that went into WrestleMania 41 last year. Even make it to WrestleMania 42 as a match standpoint. And when they're healthy, too, nonetheless. Not one of them is injured. This company makes my skin sometimes crawl, honestly. Wait to find out. But this tag match, it might be generous, it's great. I really want to give it a big fast use for this Jimmy's on SmackDown, but still. I'm going to decide to give it a C+, just to be nice to the WWE Freakos. I guess. I want to be nice, I guess. I don't care. I don't really give a fuck about you guys either. Neither the sickos of AEW either. No, that's your main event segment, though. Triple H and Adam Pearce, the Raw general manager. This was freaking really necessary and great pull-apart brawl for once. Triple H and Adam Pearce, the Raw general manager, hit the ring for the contract signed between Oba Femi and Brock Lesnar ahead of the WrestleMania 42 clash. Heyman introduced Lesnar before Femi hit the ring to a thunderous ovation and chants of Oba. I love that, honestly. That's freaking great. Love that for Mr. Oba Femi. Femi stepped through the ropes, Lesnar attacked, and a brawl ensued, ending in a pin, both crashing through the table. Security attempted to separate them, but both broke free and resumed their fight. Yeah, what a way to sign that contract, honestly. What a way to get that contract signed. So nobody ever. The show went off the air abruptly after Chaos reigned supreme. This was freaking phenomenal, obviously, though. You see, as for pull-apart brawls, this is necessary. It's Oba Femi and Brock fucking Lesnar. Of course they have a pull-apart brawl. The two big men like this. It's not weird if we come out of my mouth, but still, we get the point. See, this was necessary, unlike that segment a couple of weeks ago on SmackDown with Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes, where that god-awful Jelly Roll segment got him involved for WrestleMania too. Yeah, I'm really dissing SmackDown this week. I don't give a shit. Fuck SmackDown. This was freaking phenomenal, dude. This is probably the best build I've probably seen in all of WrestleMania this year. Not even close. And this is not even for a championship. This match not even last 10 minutes. And it's still the best thing going to a WrestleMania 42. Isn't that how sad this company has come to? I can't take the fact what Oba and Brock are putting in here. This is freaking the best thing I've seen in WrestleMania 42 all year. Right, it's only been April, but still, you get the point. You get the gist, honestly. This was just freaking phenomenal, though. Love the brawl. This made more sense than any pull apart brawl in recent memory, dude. It's just a fact of life. Yeah. But this was freaking good. This brawl was, you know how much I've been praising this Oba family and Brock Lesnar feud for a long time. So I say, finally announced the match, and I'm going to glue my television. Every freaking segment. I'm not the biggest Brock guy. I'm really not. I think we still need Brock Lesnar in professional wrestling. Honestly, I think we just need at least until SummerSlam, yeah. Anything following SummerSlam, the answer is no, obviously. But this is just freaking the best part of WrestleMania. Between this and maybe a tad Roman and Punk, and even Liv and Stephanie, those are the 3 matches I'm looking for at WrestleMania. And that's it. Cody and Randy's obviously been ruined for a while, since like last 2 weeks or so. And Pat fucking McAfee guy's nose involved. But anything else, I can't think of anything else I'm looking for at WrestleMania from a match standpoint. Maybe a ladder match, maybe, for guys you tell maybe a car crash, but still. Not looking for the Fatal 4 Women's Tag match, I don't care about that. Like anything else, like it seems just so freaking boring. That's WrestleMania in a nutshell for you, it's your folks. That's WrestleMania 42 in a nutshell for you people. But this was freaking great. This Oba family and Brock Lesnar feud has been freaking top television all year. We want to think of Brock Lesnar as his eye to beholder. I understand that. I'm not even the biggest Brock guy. Please, I could praise him in this freaking feud. It's been the best thing in freaking whole WrestleMania. WrestleMania build-up, honestly. And this is probably like the last 10 minutes of the match standpoint. That's how sad this company has come to in 2026. A match will probably not even last 10 minutes. Will probably be the best thing going into WrestleMania, if there's a feud standpoint. That's going to be a nutshell for you folks in 2026. That's World Wrestling Entertainment in a nutshell in 2026 for you people. But this segment was freaking great. It gets an A. I want to give it an A+. The only difference I'm giving an A+ is because of the pull-apart brawl. I mean, I like the pull-apart brawl, don't get me wrong. But we've seen there's too many of them, honestly. But this honestly makes the most sense how these two men brawl, don't get me wrong. It's just we've seen it less and less, and maybe more prestigious. That's just to be creative for you, honestly, in 2026. You don't have anything better segments that's come up with pull-apart brawls. Oh, joy. But this gets an A, and this is the second best thing to show my eyes Punk's freaking burial Pat McAfee, honestly. Much I loved it, obviously. Great television there, Punk. Hello, Pat, you're an idiot, honestly. I don't like you much anymore, but still. Oh, man. This gets an A, best thing minus the Punk promo on the show, say least. Second best thing on this whole show, say least. And it's your overall show grade for Monday Night Raw, April 6, 2026. Get this, people, as a B. You should SmackDown with Dream of grade, so minimum of a B. Remember to say this, people, on a WrestleMania season every year? Your overall show grade at minimum, at the lowest, should be a B. And this is obviously Raw here. But SmackDown can only dream of even coming close to a B minus. That's how bad that show is. Oh, we're going to discuss SmackDown a lot sooner rather than later on this YouTube channel and Spotify, for LimitsCenter, to say at least, on Lucas Leon Attention, YouTube, and all audio platforms Lucas Leon Show. But that's just Raw for your April 6, 2026 review. Is now completed, obviously. And thank you all for watching. LimitsCenter for your Monday Night Raw, April 6, 2026 review on Lucas Leon Attention on YouTube, and all audio platforms Lucas Leon Show. Today being your Saturday, April 11th of 2026 as well. And that's to complete your triple upload day on YouTube. Probably Spotify would be kind of different, honestly. To say at least, comes uploading platforms, honestly. Bleacher Triple Upload Day on YouTube is now finally complete. Knock on wood, upload this kind of late, obviously, but still, knock on wood. But that is your Monday Night Raw April 6, 2026 review on this podcast, to say the least. Thank y'all for watching your LimitsCenter version of Monday Night Raw April 6, 2026 review on Lucas E. Allen 1080 on YouTube and all audio platforms with Lucas E. Allen Show. So your Saturday, April 11, 2026 day. And until next time, I trust you to be next time, everybody. Peace, love, I am out here. Love y'all big time, to say the least.